Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are going to see what's in store for May 2023, what messages are coming through, what maybe we need to focus on, etc. Do keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and know that there's a message in here for you somewhere. Now, before we get to the card piles and the crystals, all I ask you to do before you pick them is to get into a calm, quiet, centered space. Take a few deep breaths and really let your intuition or your gut pick the pile and or crystals for you. And if you feel drawn to all of the piles, 1, 2, or all 3, you can go ahead and check them all out. It is totally okay. So with that being said, a quick word from our sponsor. Thank you so much to Madam Glam New York for sponsoring this video today. I am so excited to share with you the House of Life collection. I have 4 of the 8 new colors that are in this collection. These are a gel nail polish. They do require a base and a top coat to apply and work, but this is so fun. Most of the colors are on my nails right now, and I'm so excited to share this with you. I love them because they are a vegan company. They are cruelty-free. They are palm oil free, as well as free from the 21 most common chemicals found in nail polish. So this is Taurus season, and don't you love the ergonomical shape bottles? Oh, I love it. This is Spirit Guide, this bright pink. You can see the Taurus season and the Spirit Guide on my nails right now. And Crystal Ball, which is my new favorite. I'm loving this blue. And this is Healing Glam, which is a lighter purple. So that's what these look like as a solid base. And I'll show you my attempt at nail art while telling you about this collection. So there are energies of growth and transformation at play in your life right now, and that you are being called to step into your power and embrace your fullest potential. It's time to get transported to a new mystical realm where tarot cards come to life and magic is in the air with the House of Life collection. A journey into the unknown, a celebration of the feminine spirit, and a reminder of the power that resides within all of us. From the bright and soothing shades to the fiery and passionate hues, this collection is a celebration of the different facets of life that makes us who we are. If you want to try them out for yourself, I do have a coupon code for you right here for 30% off your first purchase if you choose the pay-as-you-go method. Thank you again to Madam Glam New York. The link and the code will be down in the description box below, as well as in the pinned comment by me in the comment section. All right, now back to the video. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the piles. So group number 1 is over here with the Aquamarine Fairy. And if you want to choose by crystals, we have the Tiger's Eye Heart. Group number 1. Group number 2 is this Amber Fairy here. And the Amethyst Heart. And last we have group number 3 with the Tourmaline Fairy. With the Labradorite Heart. All right, if you need to pause the video, you can do so to meditate on the cards right now. If not, the timestamps for each pile will be down in the description box below, as well as in the pinned comment by me, and I will see you in your particular group. Hello, my group number 1s, those of you who chose the Tiger's Eye Heart and the Aquamarine card. I just want to read you the key words to the Aquamarine. We have sea changes, courage, cleansing, and clarity. All right, let's go ahead and start with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, and then we'll dive deeper with the Oracle cards, and then we'll see if the Aquamarine has anything to do with your message here. So this first tarot card is going to represent the overall message for your month of May, and we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so definitely some courage there. Tiger's Eye goes along with that as well. Okay, and then this next tarot card is going to represent how to maybe the best advice to move through this energy here. We have the King of Cups. Okay. So the Nine of Wands, you have been going through it lately. This is like perseverance, resilience. This is the final push to get to where you're wanting to go, to that finish line, to that goal that you're having. You've been knocked down. You've been trying to get back up. You've been struggling. This is about knowing that you have what it takes to make it through all of these challenges. You have proven time and time again that you can do this. So if you've been having some doubt about moving forward, if you've been struggling really hard and wondering, is it all worth it? Is it going to be worth it? If you are worried about, that courage and strength to push through, don't worry that much more, because this is like the final push towards your goal. Like I said, you've been really going through it and struggling, but you gotta tap into your inner strength a little bit more. And this is where the King of Cups comes in for you in this month of May. This is like sticking to your guns. This is getting up off of the ground after you've fallen down time and time again. So if you've been struggling with getting back up in the month of May, this is like that final time that you got to get back up on that horse. This is that final push. You are going to be able to have this, like, think of it as like the final boss that you got to meet in the video game, right? It's that leveling up that we're looking at going toward. Nines is like at the end of the cycle here. You're so close to leveling up. But the advice here on how to move through this energy and how to really achieve where you're wanting to go is allowing yourself to have that balance of both logic and emotions, not allowing yourself to spiral out of control and really, think about all of the things, right? All of the anxiety, the stress, the problems, the struggles, right? Having compassion to yourself and for yourself for making it to this point and for, getting back up all of these times. You have to give yourself grace. You have to give yourself compassion and really know that, like, you can have the emotions that go with all of the struggles and go with, having to get back up on the horse, but you also have to have that balance of, okay, I have this inner wisdom in me. I know what I need to do. I know how to get to the next level or where I want to go. It's just, I need to be able to, reason with myself. I need to be able to, put my next foot forward. How do I do that? How do I, look forward? And it's keeping those emotions, balanced to where you're not sitting here spiraling when the next thing goes wrong or when the next challenge comes up or when the next slip up happens, right? Because we all go through it. We all have the struggles. We all have those moments of like, do I even bother with trying to keep going with this project or trying to keep doing this, situation? Like, is it worth it? And it is. You've gotten so far. Don't let your emotions and your anxiety and stress spiral into overthinking, right? And this is also showing yourself generosity, showing yourself compassion, showing yourself grace, but also boundaries. Boundaries are going to be important because do you see these little wands up here? She's behind them. She's like, I am not having anything else come through right now. Like, we're not going to deal with all of this other stuff. Like, I've got my own stuff that I'm trying to push through right now. So if you are having trouble with sticking to your boundaries, this is a great time to call upon your inner strength and allow yourself to assess those boundaries. Allow yourself to see who needs to be, shut out for a little bit. Who do you need to tell no to right now while you get your stuff finalized to the final finish line of this? Okay, so if your boundaries have been lacking, or if you've been having a hard time saying no or sticking up for yourself in the month of May, you're going to find that strength to do so. You're going to figure it out. You're going to say, okay, I don't need to have an explanation as to why I don't want to do this, or I don't want to be there, or I can't be there, or I can't do this. It's just a straight up no. And that is completely valid and okay, and you are worthy enough to do this. Like, you've got this. I want to keep reiterating, like, you have had struggle after struggle, but in the month of May, you're going to be figuring it out. You're going to be able to stand tall. You're going to be able to like pull upon the inner strength and that courage that you have to really get yourself to that final leg of this journey for you. And it's allowing yourself to have that balance of both your logic and wisdom, but also your emotions in check, because sometimes with all of the stuff, we can do the spiraling. So let's keep going here. Let's go a little bit deeper with your oracle cards. This next card is the crystal Mandala Oracle. This is the Ascended Master Kuthumi and Moss Agate Sacred Ecosystems. So Moss Agate is one of my favorites because it's so grounding and it connects you to nature, connects you to the earth. It is a very nature driven stone / crystal here. It will help ground you to the earth and its ecosystem. But I want to read the little passage out of here because it's going to be healing. All right, so sacred ecosystem. We bring you the blessing of the sacred ecosystem. This is a gift of conscious connection, supportive relationship, and magnetism, which attracts you to the souls in need of your light. Where you once may have felt as though you were not in the right place, this blessing shall now rectify that. You are meant to belong and contribute freely to your true soul community. You are destined to feel as though you have found your way home and can attract and be attracted to those that can support you and benefit from your support too. As you let go of past rejection of the belief you have to accomplish your divine life mission on your own or fight to have your place in the world, you will allow the power of the sacred ecosystem to transform your life. Your life purpose shall flourish, and your experience of conscious connection with the world around you will heal your heart and soothe your soul. So that's another thing with this King of Cups here is he's a very supportive person. So if you need support, if you need somebody to lean on, if you need somebody to vent to, you have people in your corner that you can do that as well. You can go to those people and support. Find your ecosystem. You are a part of this whole thing just as much as anybody else. We all work together, the collective consciousness, we are all one and united, right? So call upon those people in your ecosystem where they are to you that you can trust and lean on and feel like they can uplift you and support you in this last little lap of what you're going through. Okay, let's keep going. Next up, we have the Crystal Spirits Oracle. First up, we have Smithsonite. This is an interesting one. More green. I love this. So it's rebirth from chaos, evolution, stress relief, emotional boost, and clearing of obstacles to growth. That's exactly what we're trying to achieve in the month of May for you group number ones. Rebirth from chaos. Oh my gosh. And stress relief and clearing obstacles to growth. So focus on that in May. And again, lean on those who will support you. All right. And then we have Euclase or Euclase. Looks very stern. Resolute. All right. Wisdom from within. Inner truth. Aligning with divine intelligence. And trusting your own earned wisdom. So you already know exactly what you need to do in order to get to this last little hump in the road and to stand up for yourself and to align with your own divine intelligence. Trusting yourself, trusting that you got this. I am so excited for you. I feel like this is like the month where you come into your own. And then in turn, you can be the one that supports other people as well with the experience that you are going through. You can kind of relay that to other people when they need help. All right, let's keep going here. This is what is this called? The Astral Realms Crystal Oracle here. First up, we have Tangerine Quartz, Shakti, Solar Plexus Chakra. So this is all about creativity, self-worth, and playfulness, but I wanted to read you this here. Tangerine quartz is used to aid in healing from past life or current trauma, wounding, and will radiate joy and courage from its being to yours. When you're able to step into your own innocent energy and your playful side, you allow yourself to be received into your divine feminine energy or Shakti. Working with tangerine quartz activates your solar plexus chakra and aids in raising your vibration, allowing you to restore your sense of self-worth and overcome your innate fears. Tangerine quartz encourages you to feel your natural, playful, and childlike curious energy, which in turn can allow you to regenerate and grow passions and spark creativity. I love this for you. This is the time where you tap in, and maybe your solar plexus is somewhat blocked, or you feel like you need to work with it more. It might be something to look at and explore. If you've been feeling like your creativity has been lacking, if you've been feeling like your self-worth has been lacking, it might be a root and solar plexus chakra situation that you kind of have to look at. But regardless, this is bringing back your boundaries as well. This is allowing you to be like, I am worth more than what I have been valuing myself at. So now I'm going to set up more boundaries because I need time to heal. I need time to play. I need time to heal my inner child as well. All right, next card we have is Culmination, Root Chakra. I was just talking about the root chakra. Okay, and hematite. So this is all about grounding and culmination. So yeah, you're at the final push. You've worked really hard to get where you are, but now you need to put back into yourself. So you need to ground yourself, and hematite is a wonderful stone that does that. This is telling you like, this is like you're at the end of your stretch here, and it's left you weary. It's left you stressed. It's left you to the point where you need to rejuvenate and relax and heal, and you need to ground this energy. And sometimes it's taking a look at that root chakra too, connecting back to Mother Earth, connecting back to nature in general, and grounding in whatever way you see possible. And sometimes it's just connecting to a hematite or a black tourmaline crystal, maybe a red jasper even, that to help with your root chakra as well. But this is again confirming that like you have gone through and done all of this work, and now it's time to put back into yourself. And your next card here is Eudaimonia, Malachite. I love Malachite. Uranus connection. So this again, to me, is very healing energy. This Malachite helps with pain. It also can help with transformation and changes. Malachite is a wonderful stone to have on you if you can. So this is an essential time to activate and open your heart, throat, and third eye chakras, for which malachite should be used. Malachite is known as the stone of transformation and is highly protective. It creates a strong barrier around you and absorbs unwanted negative energies and entities. In doing so, malachite can bring old emotions and past traumas to the surface to be dealt with, and thus promote deep healing and positive transformations. It also aids in the development of your intuition and enhances your creativity. It could also be used in conjunction with the third eye chakra to encourage visions, and when used with the heart chakra, it can bring balance to your relationships. So again, balance here. We also have like, healing and changes and protection, and, it being a barrier between you and unwanted stuff. So again, more stuff about boundaries. All right, let's keep going here. We've got the Crystallary. First card is Obsidian, Sharp and Shadows. So yeah, you're cutting ties with a lot of things that are slowing you down, that are not good for you, that are not allowing you to thrive. and protecting yourself. This might also have to do with shadow work. Maybe there's some things that you've got to heal, like we talked about, or you got to bring up to the surface to heal in order for you to have stronger barriers, stronger boundaries, and to see why maybe you're so burnt out or you're having to be so resilient. So there's a few things here that it could be in relation to a couple different camps. This is a healing moment and boundaries and sticking up for yourself and standing up for what you want to have in your life and who you want to have in your life. But this is also knowing that you have you've been doing the work, you've been putting in what you need to put in, and you're on your final stretch. But again, take what resonates out of this. The whole thing that I'm getting away here is you need boundaries, compassion. Don't spiral. We're healing and we're cutting ties with stuff that no longer serves your highest good anymore. And then we have Precious Opal here with envisions of the future, or envision the future. Yeah, I feel like you already know what you want to see out of all of this. And this reminds me of success as well. So I feel like you already know where you want to be. Keep your eye on the prize is what I'm getting with this. Like, keep going. Don't stop. Don't feel like you should give up. This is not the time to give up. This is just the time to have stronger boundaries and stronger protections in place for you so you can keep going. And then your last one here is there are worlds within you with the garden quartz. Oh, I love garden quartz. So yeah, there are so many things inside of you, like creativity, passion, drive. There's imagination here that this is bringing out for you that you're going to be able to step into. Like, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt what you're doing. Don't doubt the things that you need to cut ties with. Don't doubt the things that you need to do in order to thrive and heal. Like, there are so many different facets of you that if you allow people to continue to cross over your boundaries, or if you run yourself ragged, you're not going to be able to experience the things that you want to experience because people keep coming in front of that. Okay. So the month of May, you are doing you. It's about figuring out the next steps for the goals that you want to achieve and putting those boundaries in place. That keeps coming up for a reason here. All right. And next up we have the sacred cycles. What is it called? Sacred Spirit Allies. Oh my gosh. Wow. I was completely off. And first up we have Libra, which is an air sign. This is all about communication and balance here. So again, balance your energies, balance your time, balance the people in your life, balance it all, balance your emotions, and communicate your needs, communicate your wants, communicate your boundaries. Okay, you have all of the knowledge and the intelligence within you to do so. Next, we have Frog. Oh my goodness. To me, I feel like this is like the perfect encapsulation of like a land and sea creature, like together. So like you have the best of both worlds with the being grounded with the grounded energy and the earth energy with the frog, but you also have the water energy with the frog that is very in touch with their emotions, and you can have that compassion and have both of those together as a balance. I love this. I embrace my evolution. That is a new affirmation for you. So you've learned many lessons, but it's time for you to emerge as the embodiment of your whole self. All right. Love that. And last we have Black Panther, creature that is very stealthy, knows how to say no, and it can also climb to new heights. This is a creature that is super, what is the word? Nimble, maybe is what I'm thinking of, but like they can climb trees, they can hang out, they trust their instincts. So that's what you need to do. I feel like that moon is there to like really highlight the fact that you trust yourself, your inner wisdom, trust your knowledge, maybe be a little bit flexible, maybe know that you have what it takes to climb this tree, this mountain, this big old thing that you're dealing with. I just wanted to see the affirmation here, and it's I am protected, and you are. Powerful symbol of rebirth. All right. And your last cards here are the crystal reading cards. And we have Labradorite, one of my favorites. Take action. Set your boundaries. Keep going. Don't stop. Then we have Shatukite. Teacher. Find somebody who is supportive that you can go to lean on, to learn from. And you might be somebody else's teacher once you get through all of this. What can you learn from this situation? What has your experiences taught you about everything that's going through, everything that you're going through? Then we have Morganite, relationship healing. So yeah, maybe you've been burned before as far as relationships go, like you're just getting out of a relationship and you're trying to heal from that. And this could be intimate. This could be a partnership. This could be family. But there's a lot of healing going on here, especially when it comes to boundaries. So this might be something that you're learning to heal as well. Sometimes families and friends can be a little pushy and want to come through those boundaries. And it's important that you have them for a reason, for your mental health, right? Then we have Moonstone cycles. Yeah, you're at the end of this cycle and pushing toward the final blow of it. So it'll all come back around. You're going to start a new cycle. Everything will calm down. It's healing time. Next, we have inner child. Weren't we talking about inner child? Learning to heal that, as well as seeing the world through the eyes of your inner child. How would it have been if you were 6 doing what you were doing? Like, what would you think of it? Are you having fun? Are you enjoying it? Are you doing things that the inner child would love? You know what I mean? Like, are you, when you were little, did you always want to be like a lawyer, and now you're a lawyer and your inner child's like, yes, I knew we could do this. That sort of a thing. And 2, just popped in, you could be at the final stretch of your education too, especially with this teacher. Like, some of you might be in college. This is your final year of college and you're dealing with exams right now in the month of May. That makes sense too. And not wanting to spiral. So yeah, there's a few things in here that might make sense now that I see this teacher card and the inner child. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So there's a lot that could resonate with you. Just take what does. But yeah, if you're struggling in school right now and stressing out, you're at the final stretch of it. Then we have Sunstone, empowerment. Yeah, this is going to be the empowerment that you need to move forward in the month of May. Month of May is going to give you the strength to push forward. And your last card here is Petrified Wood with Ancestors. So you might be getting in touch with your ancestors, or might be doing healing work that has to relate with ancestors, calling upon your ancestors as your teachers to help guide you and protect you. So there's a lot here. I just want to go back to the aquamarine card with the little guide or keywords here. We got changes, courage, cleansing, and clarity. Okay, so yeah, you're cleansing a lot of stuff, leaving behind what doesn't work for you anymore, getting clarity of what you need to do and setting boundaries, and having the courage to do all of this, to get back up on that horse. And then, yeah, changes, going with the sea tides, going with the changes of the cycle here. So yeah, I'd say that all checks out. All right. Well, let me know if this resonated with you. I know it's a little bit longer here, but that's okay. It's a monthly reading. We needed to get all of these messages out to you. So let me know what group you chose down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Have a wonderful rest of your month. And if you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 2s, those of you who chose the Amethyst Heart and the Amber Fairy. We're going to see what messages May has in store for you. But first, I do want to read the keywords here for Amber, and then we'll check back at the end of the reading to see if they have any correlation. So we have sun, warmth, memories, and transformation. All right. So let's get into it. We're going to start with your Crystal Unicorn Tarot and then dive deeper with your Oracle cards. So This first card is going to represent the overall message for the month of May. And we have Four of Cups. Interesting. All right. And this next card is the advice on how to move through this energy. And we have Page of Swords. Okay. All right. Interesting. We've got Cups and Swords. So the Four of Cups, this is all about like not seeing what's there, kind of like being very apathetic, and not receptive, kind of stubborn, not really seeing the whole perspective. So the month of May, this is like you need to move past all of this. You need to find a more accessible way to be able to receive, to be able to, you know, stop the limiting beliefs, stop the apathy, and to be able to accept what's being given to you. So some of you have a hard time like receiving love and compliments and adoration, even opportunities. Some of you feel like you're not worthy, right? Some of you feel like, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough, or I will never be like such and such. Knock it off. The month of May, we are moving past these limiting beliefs. We are going to be open and loving and wanting to receive adoration, opportunities, growth, expansion, all of those things. I feel like a lot of this has to do with like you not feeling good enough, or you comparing yourself to other people too much. So you just kind of block it all out. So with this Four of Cups, this is like, there's going to be other opportunities here. There's going to be stuff coming your way. But if you continue in this way of just ignoring it and not wanting to see your self-worth, not wanting to feel like you're validated, if you're not allowing yourself to receive anything, you're not ever going to see this opportunity coming. You're going to have blinders on this whole time. And so you're going to miss out on so many different things that want to come your way. Everybody wants to give you these opportunities and you're just not seeing them. And this could be anything. This could be relationships. This could be job opportunities. This could be, just fun events like concert tickets, people wanting to take you places, people wanting to spend time with you. All of these things, if you're not being open to receiving at all, if you don't think you're worthy, if you continue to have those negative thoughts or that self-doubt in your head and just continually, you're not going to believe the offers coming your way. You're going to think it's too good to be true, or I'm not good enough for this. I shouldn't be offered this. I don't believe it. So how do we combat this energy of being stubborn and, not able to shift this perspective? Well, in comes this Page of Swords here. So the Page of Swords, they're always looking at the next best thing. They're looking to learn. They're looking for discovery. They're so curious. They have like this knack for wanting to learn and eat up information. They also like pay attention to everything. They're like the, I don't know why Gossip Girl came up into my head, but yeah, like they want to be in the know. They want to know everything. They want to know people's business. So basically all this to say is you need to have this kind of an energy about you. You need to keep your mind and your eyes open to seeing everything around you and seeing things in a new perspective. And also like paying attention and looking deeper and seeing the way that you are really worth it. The all of the good things about yourself, that you do have all of these amazing, wonderful qualities about you that will attract opportunities in whatever shape or form they come in for you. But if you're not enthusiastic about things, if you're not like curious, if you are not like putting yourself out there, creating plans, learning and all of that stuff, then you're not going to see it. Like you're just going to keep being in this stagnation. We don't ever want stagnation, and we don't ever want to stop learning. What we want to do is just look at things in new ways and having open minds, create open hearts, create openness to receive. And so with this Page of Swords, this is asking you to just pay attention. Look inward to yourself too, and see what is causing you to have these limiting beliefs. What is making you feel this way? Communicate your needs as well. The Page of Swords, communicator. Like I said, gossip girl. I don't know why that popped in my head, but communicate. Reach out to people who are reaching out to you. Maybe you've missed the signals. Maybe you've missed the signs. And now it's on you to reach out and communicate and tell people what's going on. So, month of May, we are looking around at opportunities. We are stopping with the negative belief systems. We are accepting warmth, love, adoration, opportunity, because we know we are valid and worthy of it. And we are paying attention. We are going into the month of May and continually in the next months wanting to see things in a new perspective, and we're enthusiastic about it. Pay attention to the little things that go on around you. Pay attention to conversations that happen around you to see if you can pick up on anything as well. I just keep hearing pay attention. So with that being said, let's dive a little bit deeper here. And we have the first card from the Crystal Mandala. This is Archangel Raphael and Malachite. Grace for the grand gesture. And I love Malachite. Very transformational. It helps with pain. It helps you feel protected as well. Okay, I just want to read. I'm reading everybody's little paragraph in this book here. So we bring you the gift of grace for the grand gesture. Although there are times when even the smallest act, such as choosing to think a positive thought, oh, interesting, is enough to transform your world, there also comes a time for the leap of faith, the grand gesture of unconditional trust that will free you from the past and empower the universe to gift you with a new future. The grand gesture is the big step, the willingness to say to the universe, I trust you and I know it is time for life as I have known it to give way for a bigger, bolder experience, and I am willing to allow you to lead me into it. You then make an offering which confirms your declaration and empowers the universe to reward the faith you have demonstrated. The grand gesture cannot be forced. If it comes from a place of should or uncertainty, then you are not ready. The grand gesture must be unconditional. It must be something you offer, not for what you can get in return, although the rewards will be rich, but because you are willing to offer something of yourself in service to love. When it comes from this place, the grand gesture is a trigger for divine grace to express itself in your life in an entirely new way, surpassing all expectations and showering you with blessings. So, knowing that you are worthy of unconditional love and all of these things, it is now your turn to put that into practice, right? Like I said, you might have to be the one that reaches out to people. You might have to be the one that makes this grand gesture now because you've been neglecting everything for a while. But this is like very confirming here when we're talking about thinking positive and feeling worthy and feeling validated. Let's keep going here. Next, we have the Crystal Spirit Oracle. And first up, we've got black tourmaline. So this is a very protective stone. This is something that will help ground you as well. This deflects negativity. This might help you ground yourself and stop the negative thoughts as well. The keywords here: healthy boundaries, repelling and dispelling unwanted energies, shielding and protection, healthy interdependence. All right. Well, yeah, boundaries are important for sure. And you guys might be from group number 1, or group number 1 might be a good one to go back to once you're done watching this. But yeah, having boundaries is important, as well as boundaries for yourself, that you're not thinking these negative thoughts, that you aren't putting yourself into limiting beliefs, that you are being receptive and accepting. Okay, let's keep going. We have aquamarine, a very gentle, also transformational stone here as well. We have enhanced clarity. We have calm discernment, awareness, and acceptance of one's truth. I mean, that's literally what we were talking about. And by the way, aquamarine is the marker for group number 1. So again, you might try looking at that group's message as well. And your last crystal spirit card here, we got, malachite again. Oh my gosh, more confirmation. Okay, clarity of thought and emotions, the right use of intellect, integrating thoughts and intuition. Boom, I love it. All right, let's keep going here. This is your Astral Realms crystal deck. We've got boundaries, labradorite, as well as south node. So some past trauma or past things might be coming up for you that you got to work through. Maybe that's why these limiting beliefs are happening. Maybe that's why you're having a hard time finding your self-worth. Maybe that's why you're having a hard time opening up and receiving. But again, with labradorite, that's a very transformational stone. And again, boundaries are coming up. So yeah, you and group number 1, definitely, I would definitely suggest checking that out if you haven't done so already. So yes, we have protecting energy, metamorphosis, and strengthening. So yeah, this can definitely be something that we are allowing ourselves to feel strength to do this, to open ourselves up more, to protect our energy. Maybe that's why we have been neglecting seeing opportunities. Maybe that's why we've been so stubborn. We have just been protecting our energy and using caution. That's totally okay. But now we need to kind of switch that perspective and allow ourselves to be open to receiving. Okay, next up we have peach selenite, which is insight, so universal chakra. So this is something that maybe we need to work on. This is a cleansing stone, this is a super cleansing stone. But take a look inside to see why you're having these beliefs and the self-worth stuff, the healing that needs to happen, and sit with this with like a support system as well. Think of it, I should say, as a support system that you can look inward and know that you shouldn't be judging yourself for the thoughts that you have had, for the situations that you've been through. This is a healing time. This is a cleansing time. Okay, let's keep going. We've got Larimar. Ooh, that's so pretty. I love Larimar. So this is Neptune energy. So perspective, listening to your intuition as well. But let's switch the perspective, right? Let's be open to seeing all of the opportunities. Let's be open to seeing our self-worth and receiving. In your last one of this deck, we've got the Herkimer Diamond. So alignment, Earth Star Chakra. How can you align yourself with this, with new opportunities, new relationships, with this new perspective? Are you in alignment right now? Are you seeing things as you should be seeing them with this perspective? So we are working on alignment in the month of May. All right, let's keep going. We have your crystalline cards here, crystallary, sorry. And the first one here is Sugarlight. Feel in order to know. Yes. So you have shut yourself off because maybe you've had traumatic stuff happen. Maybe you've had bad experiences. Maybe again, you don't feel like you're worth having good things happen to you, or that, that you deserve these opportunities. You need to stop shutting off your emotions and stop shutting off your way of feeling, literal shutdown here. Because you've ignored everything. You're not looking at what is being offered to you. So in order to see everything coming your way, in order to know what's going on, you have to be open to feeling. That's part of being open to receiving, allowing yourself to be a little vulnerable. You've probably got walls against walls shielding you from being hurt again. And that's valid. It happens. Again, we're human, but at the same time, you can't invite anybody in. You can't have new experiences if you don't allow yourself to have a few windows in your wall, if you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable. So yeah, we need to get you to the point where it's okay to feel again, to feel like you can feel emotion again. Then we have fundamental of humanness with salt. So salt is very protective. This is something that comes up a lot in practice. It's very much a mineral that we have to protect us. You know, you put salt around yourself if you are doing any kind of circle work, or you put salt around your doors for protection. You have been protecting yourself, but this says the fundamentals of humanness. I don't feel like you are allowing yourself to have those fundamentals. Salt asks, can you put aside the glitter to feed your real hungers, to embrace and take joy in the fundamental building blocks of humanness and happiness? Okay, so you need to be okay with allowing things to come in so you can feel joy, feel happiness, and feel worthy. And then we have amber. Oh! Which is the card that we had for the marker of this group. What are you becoming? So to me, I feel like you've encapsulated yourself like Amber does with these creatures for so long that you're not aware of any growth or expansion, or you're having a hard time growing and expanding. What are you becoming? Are you going to close yourself off completely all the time and not, you know, participate or see what's going on around you? Or are you going to allow yourself to become whatever you desire? Again, your self-worth needs to have a new perspective. You need to shift. Everything needs to shift for you. And so this includes putting up boundaries, or some of you might need to let down some of those boundaries. Maybe you've built your walls up too high. But at the end of the day, this is all about you needing to be okay with receiving and accepting and seeing things in a new perspective. Okay, let's continue. We only got 2 more groups left. We've got the Spirit Allies. First up, we've got Taurus. Okay, there's the stubbornness. Taurus energy. Oh my gosh, you're so headstrong and you're so stubborn, and you've like been refusing to see everything. And this is no tea, no shade to you. It's just, this is more confirmation that, you know, there's a stubbornness about this, about you not wanting to see the things that you need to see and accept all of this, you know, and that's okay. But as Taurus energy is, they love their comforts as well. So, are you comfortable with this stubbornness, or is this getting to be uncomfortable for you now because you're not growing in the way that you should be growing? Next, we've got Opal. Did we have an Opal in this one? I don't know. It sounds familiar. Anyway, so Opal here. Very beautiful, fiery. This is something that sparks creativity for me. Okay. What I give to the universe is sent back to me. What are you giving to the universe? You're giving, I'm stubborn, so things are going to feel more stubborn around you. An embodiment of magic, opal glistens like a prism. A rainbow of colors can be seen in the stone, known for helping to create balance and regulate emotions. A stone of amplification, meaning that what is presented to the stone is heightened and then sent back to the user. You are being called to manifest and send out positivity to all that surrounds you. In other words, give and you shall receive. Focus on raising your vibration and sharing your light and positivity with others. All right. And your last one here is unicorn. Oh my goodness. Magic. Straight up magic. Believe in miracles. Believe in magic. Believe that you can be whatever you want to be. Believe in yourself. You know, be this unicorn energy of just straight up magic. Oh, look at this. Magic is real. Past the towering trees and the misted forest floor, Unicorn takes a sip from the river. Its black coat glimmers in the sunlight and peeks through the leaves, and its horn sparkles and shines. It looks out at the natural beauty that the forest presents. Dew-coated leaves catch its eye, and fragrant wildflowers engulf its senses. Unicorn teaches that magic is not limited to extraordinary events. Magic can be found in the movement you wake up to from the moment you wake up to the moment you let your head rest at night, whether it's the flowers that open in your morning tea or the way that the sun shines just right before it sets, there's always magic to be found. Remain open to the mystical simplicities, I love this, that are sprinkled throughout your day. Sometimes it's these little pieces of magic that can turn the hardest of days around. Yeah, 100% believe in magic, believe in yourself, believe that you can be anything. And your last cards here are the crystal reading cards. We've got Stibnite, conflict. So yeah, there's that inner conflict that you're having. It's okay. We're going to fix it in the month of May. Then we got Prenite, which is trust. Trust in yourself. Trust that things are going to get better. Trust that you're healing. Trust in your boundaries. All of that. Trust in your new perspective. Diopstes. I can't say it. So heart healing. Yeah, you're going to do some healing in this month to help you with your limiting beliefs. Then we got Black Obsidian, the shadow. Shadow work is healing. Take a look at your triggers. Take a look at why you are having these beliefs, why you are having this reaction, why you are so stubborn. And it's a very protective energy as well. More Malachite. Healing. Boom. Don't need to go into that again. Then we've got Agate, which is healthy body. Focus on, healing all over. Maybe add more exercise to your month of May. And then we have Calcite, relaxation. So healing takes time. It's a lot of effort. Make sure that you are relaxing as well and putting energy back into yourself once you are, things can be draining is all I got to say. Healing can be draining. So there's a lot here. Take what resonates, but there's a need to shift your perspective on how you see yourself. There's opportunities coming your way in May, and you're not going to see them if you are stubborn and set in your ways of feeling low in your self-worth. You are valid. You are worthy. You are amazing. You are the unicorn. Believe in magic. Shift your perspective. Now, I'm not saying you got to be positive and all of that all the time, but you can't continually put yourself down or tell yourself you can't do this because you start to believe it when it's not true. Okay? So with that being said, take all of May to, be enthusiastic about learning new things, being in the know, communicating your needs, communicating your boundaries. And let's go back to Amber's keywords here. Sun, warmth, memories, and transformation. Transformation in the sense that we're healing and we are definitely transforming the way that we're thinking. We are working through past memories. We are working through trauma. We are working through all of that and adding new, amazing, wonderful memories in, bringing in that sun and that warmth and positivity to us, but not to a toxic extent. So group number 2, if this resonated with you, let me know what group you chose down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope this resonated with you. And if you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Thank you again. Have a wonderful rest of your month, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 3s, those of you who chose the Labradorite heart and the Tourmaline fairy. We're going to check out the keywords about this real fast, and then we'll check back at the end of the reading to see if they resonated or if they made sense to the reading. We have rapid movement, efficiency, transmutation, and communication. All right. So first up, we're going to start with your Crystal Unicorn Tarot. And then we're going to dive deeper with your oracle cards. So this first card is going to represent the overall message for May, and it is, ooh, I love to see it, death. And it's not literal. So don't be scared if you haven't been to one of my readings before and with the Death card. Don't worry, it's a good thing. And this next card is the advice on how to move through this energy in the month of May. And we have the Hierophant. All right, both major arcana cards. The first group to have a major arcana. So the Death card, this is all about transformation. This is a new big change. This is a rebirth. This is the death of the old and in with the new. I am so excited. This is all about like releasing. So this big change is going to be releasing stuff that is not serving you anymore, that's holding you back, that's being baggaged. All of this stuff that no longer has a use in who you want to be and where you want to go. There is a huge transformation taking place and it's fantastic. This means you're shedding what no longer allows you to thrive anymore. You are coming into a new cycle, a new way of being. And this is awesome. And sometimes this can be very draining. This can be very challenging, but it's all for your greater good. It's for you. It's not to you. And then we have the advice on how to move through this with the Hierophant, which is interesting. So the Hierophant energy, this is all about tradition, conformity, as well as learning and tradition. So this is spirituality too. But so what I'm kind of getting from this as the advice is, what are you learning from this experience? What can you learn from this transition and this transformation? What has brought you to feel that this change needed to happen? Or, you know, was this unexpected and how can you learn from it and evolve from it? And this might be something that you can, you know, inspire and teach other people too. This might be going back to school even, because this again is like a teacher. He usually represents the Pope, but we're talking about learning and education, and the Pope usually was the teacher. So at least in the Catholic religion, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point being is you could be like going to school, and that's the big takeaway and change and transition, because now you're having a new career or a new phase in your life. So a lot here. So take what resonates, but know that there's a huge change happening in the month of May. And since we are in the month of May, you guys could be graduating from college, or could be taking your final exams. We talked about that, I think, in group number 1 as well. So either way, there's a huge change happening. What can you learn from it? And what are you learning through this? Remain open to see what you can learn from this, because sometimes we shut off that side. We don't want to like have a lesson being taken away from something. So remain open to learning from this and open to learning new things as well. This could be a situation where we're, you know, evolving and transitioning into being more open-minded too. And this could involve spirituality too, being more open-minded towards spirituality and learning more about a new spirituality situation. This could be, you know, tapping into spirituality or being curious about, for instance, Reiki, or, you know, it could even be you learning tarot as well. You know, fill in the blanks, take what resonates for you. Bottom line is there's a huge change happening for you for your best benefit, and we need to see how best we can learn from it. And is it like going to be an experience that you can transform through? I hope that makes sense. My mind is having a struggle with Mercury retrograde. It's not even okay. So this first oracle card is the Crystal Mandala, and this is the Archangel Michael and Lapis Lazuli, the Vision. Oh, so Lapis Lazuli is very good for intuition, learning about unlocking your third eye. Again, more spirituality here as well. Seeing with a new vision, seeing the way that your future could look. What is in store for you? Okay, Just like all the other groups, I'm going to read you this little paragraph here. We bring you the gift of vision, an inspirational insight from which you shall derive energy, motivation, and a sense of purpose. You have many abilities and the capacity to do numerous things with your talent, time, and energy. We know your heart yearns for meaningful, focused purpose. You have things you want to accomplish, perhaps so many that at times you may feel as though you are attempting to live more than one life in this lifetime. We know you can benefit from a vision, something that integrates all you want to do in one unifying purpose. Even if you do not see how it is possible for all your talents and dreams to be woven into one master vision, we know that love makes all things possible according to its own creative intelligence and wisdom. The universe shall take care of the details, and from the loving universal mind, in accordance with divine timing and your own readiness, we shall gift you with your vision. So, yeah. This is happening for you. And this transition and change is going to, not transition, transformation and change will help you see things in a new way and kind of like help mold your new cycle or your new level up in a different term. Okay, next up we have the Crystal Spirits Oracle. First up, we've got fluorite. So we were talking about focus. This is all about focus and clarity of mind, helping to keep you on track. Yes, keywords clarity and purity, clear focus, and an end to cluttered thinking. So again, you could be learning how to get focused again, keep a clear head with that Hierophant energy. Next, we have Spirit Quartz. So I feel like this, if I remember correctly, this is connecting to your spirit team, your spirit guide, and your angels. Close. Connecting to community, universal love, harmony, and cooperation. So yeah, connecting to your community, again, with this Hierophant energy. So if you're having a bit of a go with this transformation, connect to your community. This could be your spiritual community. This could be your neighbors. This could be your friends. This could be your family. But connect with that, to lean on them, to kind of have that support system would be fantastic. Again, if you are almost at this transformation and you're needing to focus, sometimes having that support team can help you with that last little leg of it. And your last one here is Sunstone. This is a very empowering stone. This is a stone that connects with your solar plexus chakra, I believe. I always get the solar and the sacral mixed up with the with the stones. But an empowering crystal. This can also help with your creativity as well. The keywords here are freedom, breaking through obstacles, the power to overcome limitations, and knowing you can do it. Yay! This change is going to empower you. This is going to like give you that boost of energy, that freedom that you have been wanting. This could be like shedding old belief systems, shedding old limiting beliefs, whatever this looks like to you, but I know you are already going through it. Like you can feel the changes happening, but this is like literally letting go and releasing all of the stuff that has held you back. So lean on your support team, as well as this, know that this is helping you to break through these obstacles and you're overcoming a lot of these limitations, which I'm so excited for you. I'm so proud of you. This is a lot. Sometimes these changes can be a lot. You might even be like the first person going to college out of your family, and you need to like kind of shed the old belief systems of, you know, that we couldn't do it, or, you know, couldn't make it through, that sort of a thing. All right, next we have the Astral Realms deck, and we've got Clarity with the Citrine and Sun. Oh, I love this. So this is abundance. This is knowing that you have good luck on your side. This is happiness, health. This is seeing things clearly, which again, once you start shedding stuff and limiting beliefs and, you know, negative ways of thinking, you'll start seeing things a lot clearer. You'll start finding more joy in the situation, and more positive thinking will start happening for you, which will bring in turn good luck and abundance. And next we have the turquoise. So perseverance, don't give up. And the earth element. So keep going. Things will get better. Things will get to where they need to be for you. Again, I feel like you're just shedding what needs to be shed. You're releasing what needs to be released. Be grounded though in this. So make sure that you're doing grounding work, whether that is tending to your garden, your indoor plants, or having grounding crystals like hematite, even red jasper. Again, I feel like all of these groups, I feel like there's a lot to take away that's related to each group for each person. So like if you are attracted to more than one pile, then go for it, because I feel like they're all connected. But again, we are the collective. So next we have expansion with opal, north node. So the last group got an opal. Group number 2s. So expansion. Yeah, you're changing because you're growing. You've grown out of where you currently were. You're like a plant in a pot. Your roots are all bound up. You need bigger space because you are expanding and growing, and you need to have a bigger pot to contain all the glory that you are. All right, let's keep going here. And then with this North Node too, I want to point out, North Node is your future, your destiny, what you're going towards. So this is all for you to bring you to where your purpose is and where you're going toward. All right, next up we have the Crystallary. And we've got Get Curious with Carnelian. Carnelian is a fantastic one for creativity and your root chakra. So you might be, again, this looks like expansion to me with the globe, but as well as like scholarly things. So maybe you are in school and college, maybe you're traveling, maybe this is helping you shed a lot of your feelings of needing to be tied down, needing to be stagnant. This is allowing you to release all those feelings to be able to see that there's so much more available for you. Then we have a different kind of love with rose quartz. Oh, self-love. That's what I'm getting. So this is going to help you release limiting beliefs, limiting ways of feeling about yourself. Your self-worth is going to be higher through this because you're, again, releasing that doesn't fit you anymore. That's not benefiting you anymore. And that's going to bring you to this self-love because your worth is going to be higher. You know your worth. And your last Crystallary card, we've got Ebb and Flow with the Moonstone. Yeah, go with the flow, but this is, again, a cycle. So you are transforming. You are in a new cycle. You are going through it in order to grow from it. All right. Then we have the spirit allies. First up, we've got Moth. Oh, more transformation. Again, more cycles, so changes. Awesome. And then we have Durga. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm going to get you the meaning from the book for this. The affirmation for the Moth is, I embrace transformation. And then Durga is, my energy is worth protecting. A deeply revered deity in Hinduism, Durga is referred to as the mother goddess. Her name can be translated to fort in relation to her highly protective nature. Durga is often associated with motherhood and is pictured with 8 arms that each hold a symbolic object. Your energy may be feeling drained or fragile, and it's important to protect it. The stories of Durga's fortifying nature are a reminder of how essential it is to remain steady in your boundaries. More boundaries. I swear each group has had stuff about boundaries. This doesn't mean that you need to shut everyone out, but rather create conscious relationships with others who will help lift you up. Again, your support team there. Determine what values are important to you and search for others who feel the same. Stay vigilant with others who cross your path to be sure that you don't energetically feed them more than you need to. Focus on shifting yourself into your ideal vibration and witness how you attract people who align with the aligned version of you. Awesome. All right. And then your last spirit ally here is Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Literally, the death card, the zodiac sign of the death card, transformation, protection, power. Oh my goodness. And then your affirmation with this is, I am honest with myself. Yeah, be honest with what you need to do in order to release, to surrender to this change, to transform into where you need to be. All right, and your last cards here are your crystal reading cards. We've got first up, Ruby Shine. Ooh, this is going to allow you to be exactly where you need to be, who you are, and shine from that. And then we have Herkimer Diamond, Dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, your intuition, as well as this is allowing you to achieve and reach your dreams. Then we've got Opal, another Opal. So joy, again, more warmth, bringing in that happiness, being in your place of fulfillment. Then we have Diopside with Mother Earth, grounding. Pay attention to going outside in nature, being one with nature to ground you in this. Aquamarine, communication. So communicate your needs with others should you need to. Communicate with yourself and your spirit team. Then we have Amazonite, life purpose. Like I said, this is leading you toward your life purpose, what direction you're going towards. This is happening for you. And your last card here is, again, fluorite, right? We had more fluorite. Yeah. Learning. So yeah, taking this Hierophant energy and learning from this. This is a learning experience when it comes down to it. This transformation, this is a rebirth. This is a learning experience. How can you learn from this? Well, you're going to release what no longer serves you, what's not allowing you to thrive. You're going to release your limiting beliefs. You are going to release all of the things that are preventing you from thriving in where you want to be. And this change is going to allow you to grow and flourish and be in your direct path toward your life purpose and shining bright. You got to focus on what you need to do to feel grounded, as well as feel like you're on the right path. Focus on your body, on your mind. Allow yourself to recuperate should you need to. But yeah, there's a lot here, so please take what resonates. Let me just check back with the tourmaline keywords here. I marked it. Rapid movement. So yeah, things are going to be happening fast. Transmutation. So again, this is like transmuting everything that you have gone through into propelling you forward. So if you've been having... if you've been needing to heal yourself, that's basically what we're talking about, healing that and giving yourself boundaries and moving forward. Efficiency. And then we have communication, which was also brought up again. So yeah, I'd say that was meant for you guys. So if this resonated with you, please let me know what group you chose down in the comment section below. Again, there's a lot, and each group kind of relates to each other, so you might want to watch all of them. There might be something in there for all of you. If you feel like maybe this one wasn't hitting exactly the right spot, maybe it's group number 2 or group number 1. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your May. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Thank you again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.